Guzzling detected. That little monster will have a docket. Eyes and ears open. The system thinks you're hostile and will do everything in its power to destroy the conduit to thwart you. When you hear beeping, you know something explosive is coming your way.
You know the problem with glass versus Valerian? It is so very fragile. But you wouldn't know anything about glass, would you, Drusus?
As a museum curator, I do know this. When not handled carefully, glass will cut you.
That thieving freak is certain to have a goal. Explosive necromech coming for that conduit. Put it down. Security systems are responding to your intrusion. Watch out for explosive necromechs. A new set of conduits is opening. Up for another round? It's time. Come on over.
Ahoy, ahoy! Might you have time for a quick run? You're a biped, that's a pun.
We've had a few. I talk and talk of changing the past, but Tagfer has swallowed his own unthinkable grief for the sake of our common survival. That creature is a better man than I. Very well. Let's rake up the past. Will there be anything else, Tenno? All satisfactory, I trust.
May this aid you in the synthesis of many creatures.
are readying reinforcements. Keep fighting, Tenno.
It is done, Tenno.
So it's into the void, now me girls and me boys, from mother's hands we go. We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done, then we'll be sleeping in the cold below.
There's so much gold in here.
Sisters,
Let's
below,
pretend
below.
we're royalty.
We're going where the winds don't blow.
Princess Ali,
Yes, we're all
Your
bound
Highness.
down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below. So it's into the void, now me girls and me boys, from mother's hands we go. We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done, then we'll be sleeping in the cold below. Sisters, below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Our sailing ships for the hard and the quick, we roll our load and go. There's a living to be made, or there's hell to pay when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters, below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. There's a man on high with the devil in his eye and a golden hand, I'm told. It can hurt you, it can hold you, he can kick you or console you when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters, below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Sisters, you so wise and true, when it's my time to go, won't you lay me down under granum crowns, and I'll be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Sisters, below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold. Sisters, below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Today we sail on the solar rail, for there's much we just don't know. So farewell with a kiss, then it's fast for the mist, till we're all sleeping in the cold below.
land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future. Strong, united, working till we fall. The air and water flowing hard. The land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future. Strong, united, working till we fall. And we all lift. And we're all adrift together. Together. Through the cold mist. Till we're lifeless together. Together.
Taken. Look elsewhere.
Security bypass initiated.
Look at them. They come to this place when they know they are not pure. Tenno used the keys, but they are mere trespassers. Only I, Thor, know the true power of the Void.
A bypass has lowered security barriers, slowing our operative.
It is time. I will teach these trespassers the redemptive power of my Yamasaki. They will learn its simple truth.
A bypass has been utilized. The operative is moving faster already.
We cannot. The Tenno are lost, and they will resist. But I, Vor, will cleanse this place of their impurity.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer
They
yourself.
cut me down, but still I speak. I
hid a crane somewhere. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I hid two.
It's that.
Corporate can't let invasive pests into your garden. 'Cause your garden, it ain't got no line of defence against them. Except you. Got a pest needs dealing with. And by pest, I mean middle management. Coming down here doing corporate's dirty work. Not the kind of bottom feeder I appreciate.
This place stinks! Oh, filth grows everywhere. Oh, Commander, kill it all! Now!
Too much yapping and not enough listening. That's his problem. Your final target is that commander. On the way, I've got some other work for you. massing them. Whatever it is they're planning, it ain't good. Keep them out of the area. More of them on the way. Keep swatting. Gone, one half to go. Violet's babe. You must not like these muckers. Almost there. Finish him off. That's the last of the Mercs. Poor muckers didn't stand a chance against you. Muck bonnets ain't pleasant. You're in for a rough ride until it works through you.
Focus! The boy sees you. It sees you holding back. What more can you give? Remember, my success will be your success. Whether you find those riches here, or in the great beyond.
Taxmen just arrested a topside worker for debt crimes. Let's cut that chap a break and set him free. Oh, bundle up. Winter spears will chill you faster than the coldest day in the Vallis. Looks like we got a fresh batch of invasives moving in. Let's mulch them. Mercs ain't looking too hot. Double up your body count and you'll be done. You cleared them out right quick. Mercs will think twice before they come round these parts again. The syzygy blooms for minutes, releases its energy, and then dies. Get close to it and capture their energy before the taxmen get anywhere near. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. One down. More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first. One less bloom for them. More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first. Foraged, safe and sound. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. Foraged, safe and sound. Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. One less bloom for them. Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. One down. More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first. Foraged, safe and sound. Imagine the look on Neff's face when his merc showed up without a lick of syzygy. It'd bring a tear to my eye. One more job for you today, and it's a big one. Corpus Boss Man's been giving the roots and fruits no end of trouble. Find him and finish him. Neff's new head lackey is down here cracking the whip on all those mercs. Time to return the favour. Take him out. These management types aren't much for getting their hands dirty. But take out some of their expensive mercs, and I guarantee you they'll come running. Here's the stinking son of a vermic. Eliminate the mucker. Even the boss man had to be impressed with how quickly you got that job done. Knew I could count on you. Reckon Neff can't say the same for his former toady.
You let them do what? Tenno? I will find you. Mark my words.
Doesn't take. What can I help you with there, mate? Taught myself how to draw making this guide. Got pretty good if I do say so myself. I'll be putting this towards me debt. Not all invasive weeds are plants. Some got legs, guns and ranks. Need to be pulled all the same. The longer I'm down here, the less I want to go back up. Anytime.
What is going on down here? Where is my palace? You haven't even broken ground yet! It's time for a shake-up. Meet the new boss. He won't be as nice as the old boss.
Let's give that new boss an early retirement. But first, a task list. Word in the garden is that a few of Noko's Sprodlings got into Neff's fungicide. Need you to find him and give him the jolt of life. Happy? Now get back to gardening. You're quicker than you look, mate. Sprodlings would hate to play you in hide and seek. That's for sure.
What is the holdup? I don't care what the problem is, fix it! Now!
You chose a dull button. They'll have a flavour, if you boil them long enough. Taxmen are getting too comfortable around these parts. Go thin them out. Keep it up, mate. Once you cut down the other half, you can move on. Real glad you ain't on Neff's side, speedy as you are. Heard something interesting from one of the taxmen before they croaked. Time to move. Buzzer drones. Shoot them, flip them, and make them do the opposite of whatever they're doing right now. You ate an ironwood, looks like. Watch out. That one hits hard. Roots and fruits have control. Make sure nothing happens to our new buzzer. Ah, guts. Taxman incoming. Keep that buzzer safe. He kept the drone in tip-top condition, just like Noko would have done. Corporate needs power cells to keep the lights on. Roots and fruits prefer the darkness. So find a terminal, and we'll give them what they like. Cells are in your neighbourhood, looks like. Scuttle them. Without power down here, taxmen will be working double time to keep Neff happy. Let's see if we can't make things worse for him. Mark the weed I need you to pull. Fruits and roots don't like him, and neither do I. Neff's got a new boss man working down here. Hand-picked to wipe out the roots and fruits. And they will, unless you get to him first. Boss man's hiding in his office. Take out some mercs. Make him pop out to see why they're not making quota. Bigwig finally decided to show their face. Take him out. He barely saw it coming. That's a message Neff can't ignore. Ah, look at that. All done. I hope they didn't put up too much of a fight.
Mess with my operations again. I dare you.
A Borica. Let's hope it can't eat through that there seed of yours. When corporate doesn't listen, we make him listen, right? That's what I would have picked. Huh. Talking mushrooms. Well, yeah, sorta. They don't talk to me like, "Oi mate, let's grab a drinky." I still got my marbles. But if you look and listen close, they got something to say. And I can hear it. Roots and fruits ain't the only organisms Neff's mercs have been messing with. Yep, they're going after the Valis critters too.
despises filth. The void adores order and cleanliness. Do you wish to receive the void's gifts? Then wipe this place clean!
Look at these taxmen, leaving their drones floating around. Bring that thing to the ground. We'll make it ours. Roots and fruits are all over that thing. Lots to learn. Lots to learn. Should have known those muckers wouldn't let us go without a fight. Keep them off the drone. Got places to be? That thunder button will get you there. Quick. I'm impressed, mate. Drone barely has a scratch on it. This is going to be mighty useful. Devil's cap. Whew. Combat's about to get real messy. Noko's little sproddling's helping keeping me garden safe. But Neff's poison has been taking its toll. Find those tykes and nurse them back to health. Off they go. Sproddlings are bouncing back to health in record time. Here's hoping they're more careful about what they eat next time. Invasives are powering their tech with mounted power cells. Time for a blackout. Find a terminal.
Flee?
Found him. Time to cause some damage. Just like the old days with Noko. Reckon that hurt the bottom line almost as much as it hurt them. The taxmen are using the Valis animals for all sorts of sadistic business. Think you can put an end to all that? Neff's taken some topside critters hostage. Free those vermin and see that they get out safe. Walk in the park. Those critters almost look like they were having fun. The circle can be brutal sometimes, but it can also be cute as a button. You did good saving this little fella.
Tenno, you used to protect the Orican 7. Now you fight for this festering scum? How far you've fallen.
Dull button, good in soup, and that's about it.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Quick geology lesson. Moving on, moving on. Be lucky.
Status check on coolant flow. And mind it doesn't off-gas! Oi, I got work if you can keep your mouth shut. Don't bother me now. Talk to your supervisor. Oi, Outworlder, get over here. Contracts. Interested? Manifest checks out. Carry on.
Quick geology lesson. Copy that.
Sure. I can leave. Just don't wanna. Feel, rooted to this place. I do. Ah, this'll help me, yeah? Been a spell since the last payday. Take care. All of the deep mines. That's me garden. And you're me gardener. Right then, got a whole list of chores for you. Culminating in a jailbreak. Sound good? Good. Corpus rank and file ain't the sharpest, but keeping supplies unguarded. Teach them to take better care of their things. Counted their bull rails before they hatched. Corporate inbound. I'm an all mate. See if you can make the next job look that easy.
The Tenno? Send reinforcements! Kill the betrayers!
A Pharaoh fungus. Huh. Looks like it's shields down for our Corpus friends. Got a hunch that a few syzygy are about to fruit nearby. Find it. Then stay close while keeping the mercs away. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first. Thunderbuck. Be careful around sensitive electronics for the next while. One less bloom for them. Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. One down. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. One less bloom for them. Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. Foraged, safe and sound. More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first. One down. One less bloom for them. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. Foraged, safe and sound. Didn't let a single drop of syzygy get taken. I see why the fruits and roots like you so much. This one. This task's important. Neff's poison water is making the sproddlings sick. Need you to find them and get them jumping again. think that one liked you. Couldn't even blink before you healed them all. Mighty impressive. Corporate seems to have left a buzzer droning all by its lonesome. Could be useful for us. Knock it down. Now that the buzzer's down, those shrooms will get to work tinkering with its ticker. Do me a favour and keep it safe. Corporate would rather destroy their own tools than let us have control. Don't let them touch our new toy. Done with the drone. Couldn't see a lick of paint out of place on it either. Well done. Turns out, Neff's bloody science lab has a back door into the deep mines. Doing all sorts of nasty experiments on the Valis animals up there. Think you could sneak in there and put a stop to all that? Neff's captured some Valis animals. Some nonsense about a zoo for his new palace. Get him out and escort the beasties to safety. Those vermin couldn't have had a better protector than you. Not a scratch on him. Be free, little guy. Who needs a zoo when you got the wonders of the deep mines?
Do I not deserve a space where I can be safe, Tenno? Your Lotus hid the moon in the void for you, and you won't let me have this? Shame.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Oh, so, you want to talk gardening, foraging, outfitting? You come to the right place, mate. It's what I would have picked. Everything here has been collected in the deep mines. Maybe next time. Each species is like a person. It's up to you to come to know them all. What do they like? What don't they like? How do they help each other? Help you. And maybe, most of all, how can you help them? When I first got sent down here, corporate told me the fungal colony was some Oregon mess. Escaped from the lab and all that. But I don't know. The roots and fruits, they feel older than that. Some say some of the more peculiar looking fruits can widen your thinker. Don't work nothing for me, but if it works for you, a bit of advice. You make your mind go wide? Be wary of who you let put ideas in it. A wide mind is a trusting mind, and not all muckers can be trusted. Right then. Doesn't take much, you know. Little food, little water. Roots and fruits want to grow. It's what they do. There was a time before, you know. Don't mean before the corpus or before Oregon.
I like the children in the war. Go away. I channel chatter to craft guns unlike any other. Are you sure you don't want...
Yes, yes.
Taken. Look elsewhere.